So one of the things to know first off is your own posture. So when you're helping somebody stand, it's really important that you're keeping this part of you straight, okay? If we stay bent, either because we're helping somebody lift or if we're staying bent over a bed and doing something, our lower back is going to get sore really fast. So it's much better to either raise or lower the surface that you're working at, and then use a chair to sit on so that you can be at the right height. In long term, your back's going to thank you for it. The other thing to know is that twisting is also dangerous, especially if you have a load. So if you have any kind of a weight and you bend or you twist, you are really highly likely to injure your back. So they're the things we're going to try and avoid. Some of the things that we can do to help ourselves is using a lunge movement. So you might have your legs quite wide apart and you can lunge from side to side to help somebody. Or you might put your feet forward and backward and do a lunge that way. So you can help somebody stand and using your legs. This uses the big muscles through our thighs and our buttocks and is much stronger than our lower back. You're going to see how to use those lunges very shortly. So now we're going to look at how to help somebody get out of bed that needs a little bit of assistance. And there's a couple of things that we can do to make this easier. So Sally, I'm going to get you to roll on your side towards me, and then we're going to use your own weight of your legs to help you up. So just move this arm out. If you bring this arm over, I'm going to get you to bend this knee up and drop it over. Now I can lean over, still keeping my back straight, using that same lunge motion, and just help you roll on your side. Excellent. Now I'm going to get this leg bent up as well, Sally. So both legs up, feet towards the edge of the bed. That's it. This hand here, you're going to push up with that hand on the mattress. I'm going to put my hand under your shoulder and help you lift, but at the same time we're going to get your feet to drop off the edge of the bed, and that acts as a lever, and it's going to help take the weight of your body up. Okay, so I'm just going to put my hand down under there, keeping my back straight. If you can slip your, on the count of 3, we're going to slip your feet over the edge of the bed. You're going to push up with your hand. All right, 1, 2, 3, and up we go. Well done. You're not feeling dizzy?
No, thank you.
It's a good idea to pause at this point, especially if somebody's been lying down for a while. They may feel a bit lightheaded. So while Sally gets her equilibrium, we're going to move the wheelchair into position. Now I've already taken the foot pedal off on the side nearest to Sally. We'll put the brakes on to keep it safe. And we're going to help Sally to transfer. So Sally, we're going to use the same technique that we used before of getting you to rock and stand. And then once you're standing, what I want you to do is to take your left hand to the left hand armrest of the wheelchair. Okay? So can you shuffle forward on the bed a little bit? That's it. Feet back underneath. Great. My hand in front, this hand down your back, and we're going to rock and we're going to stand on 3. 1, 2, 3, and push. Got your balance?
Yes, thank you.
Okay, and turning around, just give them some support. Feel the hand rest, so you can feel that hand rest with both hands. You can feel the chair behind your legs.
Yes.
Poking your bottom out and sitting down. By Sally feeling the hand rest with both hands, she knows the chair is square behind her and it's safe to sit down. That makes it feel safer for her. Now we're going to help Sally from a wheelchair back into the bed, and I'm also going to show you a handy technique for helping to lift her legs up into the bed if they're too heavy for her to lift herself. So Sally, we're going to help you back onto the bed. One of the things is to have the wheelchair as high up the bed as you can, because we don't want Sally sitting down at the foot of the bed and then we've got to shuffle her all the way up. So I'm just going to move the wheelchair up the bed a little bit, Sally. In a slightly better position. Okay, can you shuffle forward on that chair for me, Sally? Great. Feet back and underneath a little bit. Hands on the hand rest so you can push up. My hand here, this one down your back. And we're going to stand on 3. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and up. Now, if Sally needs a little more support to turn around, what you can do is, Sally, I'm just going to put my hands in front like this. Now, this means I can anchor my elbows against my body, and Sally can lean really firmly down on my hands. Lean down hard, Sally. And I'm able to support her without too much, so she's able to get some good support. My back's not bent, and I'm able to support her. We're going to take a wee step forward, Sally, and then turning around. You can feel the seat behind you, okay, and leaning back to, sorry. You can feel the bed behind you?
Yes.
Great, and just going back to sitting down. Lovely. Now, to help Sally get onto the bed, for some people their feet are really quite heavy. Easy way of doing this is to use a towel. You can bend down to pick up her feet, that's going to put your back at risk. What we can do instead, crouch down, just lift your feet, Sally, and sit them on top of that towel for me. That's it. And we're going to pick up the two ends of the towel. Now, as Sally goes down on the bed, we can pick her feet up with the towel and swing them up onto the bed. So you're ready to lean down onto your side there, Sally? And feet up and around. I'm not straining my back, but it's an easy way to get Sally's feet up and the towel out. And then we can position Sally on the bed.